Hello and welcome to day 26 of my 365-day programming journey. Today, I'm not too sure what I want to do. There's so many languages and so many projects I can make. Maybe I want to take a break and finally start my Minecraft career. But I don't have any items, and items are very important for Minecraft. So maybe there's some tool we can make to alleviate this issue. And I was inspired by digminecraft.com, which has these incredible complex generators that I'm so sure I can replicate one to one with ease. Oh, you can't see it? Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in about 250%. It's got an axe and a sword, and you can change its name. And of course, it combines all of that good information into a command. So let's go ahead and let's get a sword. Let's name it Fox Blade. Generate command. Look at that. It gives us a nice string. No copy to clipboard button though. Guess that wasn't in the budget. Bam! I got my Fox Blade. Yep, so that's what today's video is. It's just this little command generator. It's very nice and simple. Let's go look at the code real quick. So it's an HTML website with JavaScript running in the background. And, so we got to have this bare bones kind of website going here. There's not much to it. There's not even any styling, even though I do have a style sheet. It's just these selection boxes with these two options, the axe and the sword. We got the break lines for padding. And we got a button to generate our command and a text area where we'll paste our command. And down here at the bottom, we have our actual script source, but you want to put it at the bottom because I don't think that it's actually required in this one. So previously I was using it in a way that had to gather references and assigned listeners, but I think I actually took all those out, so disregard that last bit. But it is generally good practice to have this at the bottom from what I understand, but I'm not a web developer, not yet at least. So take that with a grain of salt. So if we go back to our main.js over here, which I don't think that's a good name for this file, we have three functions in here. We have a build command, which is the main one that we run, and get item and get name. So what these do, let's start with get item. So get item, we just find the item selector value, which is this little select tag with these two options here, and it gets axe or sword. And since it's a binary selection, so we just have an if else. So if it's one, we're going to give it an axe. Otherwise, we're just going to return a sword. And the reason we're using one is because this it starts at 1. It doesn't start at 0 like most indexers do. So let's get item. And get name is just, it grabs the element and if name, which means it's just not null. Then we'll return this string here. Otherwise, we're going to return null because we don't actually need this bit of information. And it builds us all in the build command. So we have it out. So this is the thing that's always needed. We need the item name because that's required. Get name, again, it checks if it's null. Otherwise, it just gets, if it's not null, we append this bit of code to it. And then we finally change our output box to this built output string. So if we go back to it, I can remove the name, generate it, and you'll see it'll give a sword, go to axe, generate sword, or generate, Is there an issue here? Hold on. Okay, well, there's a bug. I guess I didn't test it well enough. So I guess there is an issue with how this works. Or maybe, what if we do this debugging live, first time ever? Okay, so it all right, let's do this diamond sword. Okay, now if we run it, diamond axe, diamond sword. Look at that, debugging live for the first time ever on Programming 365. And if we name it, we gotta expand it out here, and it'll give us a name. What was in here? Jose Suarez. I don't know who that is, but it's in my autofill for some reason, so Yeah, let's get an X. There we go. Copy that over. Bam. We got our Jose Suarez. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably not, but yeah, there we go. Very fun little episode today because I've never actually done this before. It was a lot of fun. I've never really written JavaScript before, and it's pretty different in some unique ways. And I do like how it interacts with the document, which seems so vague to me, but I kind of get it because really this document here is just a context of whatever is running from the browser, but that just it just seems like such a light a loose reference to me, but that's just how it works, and it's really cool. So I really enjoy this. I definitely want to do more JavaScript stuff in the future, maybe maybe with React and other stuff like that, because I've done Node.js, but not like not by myself with no tutorial or anything like that. So it's definitely a fun little project here, and I do want to do some more in the future, and I definitely want to do more with listeners because that's what I tried the first time, and it's interesting, but it just didn't fit the scope of this project here. But if you have any ideas for future projects, please let me know in the comments below. And that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.